Hi everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Di's Shorts. And this is going to be a really quick video. I am going to remind you about the last chance list and the discontinued list and show you what I'm doing. I have been pulling right now designer series paper because sometimes I'm not sure. Now that I printed this list out, it'll be easier to look, but sometimes I find it just as easy to go to my online store and either type in the item number or the name, and it will come up. You know, if it doesn't come up, if it doesn't find it, then I know it's discontinued. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm in Santa Ana Valley, Arizona. So during the video premiere, I'm usually in the chat room. I'm not sure if I will be today. We are out visiting friends from Minnesota, and so I'm not sure what we'll be doing at the time. But please talk amongst yourselves. I love the friendships that are growing from our community. I love that so much. And I feel like I know all of you, even though I haven't met most of you. I just feel like we have so much in common. I have printed out, here's the discontinued list. Like, look how fat it is. But, like, this is like a full list. Like, when I was looking, I'm like, well, this discontinued in 2024, you know, but I just printed it, and then I went in and I did some editing, so I took out like the French and the Spanish, like when it would show centimeters, I took that away. Like, I just kind of like deleted a lot of things because there was a lot of columns, right? And I wanted it to be as less pages as possible. I think it still was 33 pages or something like that. Because I was like, well, I don't need to, know all the things. So I just printed out my discontinued list. And this way I can, go to my stamp cupboard and I can pull stuff. My DSP. Now, what I do for my designer series paper, I have a stack like this so far. But what I do is I go through, if they're open. If it's a sealed package, I just leave it sealed, and then I'll sell it when I sell my retired stuff. But what I do is I go through them, and I pick out my favorite ones, and I put them in my 12 by 12 storage, and then I use them for classes. And then the ones that I'm like, oh, that one's okay, then it goes in my sale pile. So that's what I like. I've got kind of a stack like this that I have to go through in regards to, doing that, pulling out. And then I have a stack like this of the ones that are still, they're sealed, or the ones that I don't need to keep. And that's just the designer series paper. I still have to go through the stamps. So I think I have something on every flat surface in my studio. So it's that time of year. So speaking of being that time of the year, I will be doing my customer selector by the end of the month. So if you want to get a catalog from me, and that will be May. I want to say it'll be in May or April. April? Oh my gosh, Diana, where is my catalog? There's so many changes. All right, what is it? Okay, so April. Okay, so yeah, so May. I will be doing my customer selector by the end of the month. So that basically tells Stampin' Up, yes, please send these catalogs to these people in the mail. Here's the list. I pay for those catalogs to go, and, Stampin' Up mails them. But if you haven't ordered from me of at least 50 before tax and shipping since October 2025, if you haven't placed an order in my online store since then, I just assume you're not stamping anymore, or you're ordering from somebody else, and then they will get you your catalog. So if you're expecting to get a catalog from me and you're not sure, just holler at me. But holler at me before the end of the month, because then you have till the end of the month. If I say, oh, no, you haven't ordered, that you can get an order in. Or you can say, well, send me one, and then you can pay me to send it. But it's just easier to place an order, and then you're in the system. But so anyway, so yeah, and then I also printed out the last chance list, so it's not as fat. So then I can be kind of like pulling some of that stuff as well out of my cupboard, because we are going to be going, like, we won't have those CD cases. We kind of called them CD cases, right? Like it looked like a DVD like case that we had the stamps in, because now we have those skinny envelopes, right? So we're going to that, and so I'm assuming all of my ones that are in those cases are on the last chance list, but some of them they're just reprinting, right? Like some of them have gone from that case, like my Darling Dinos, which is gone. It has totally retired. Now you can still get the dies. I'm so sad. But my Darling Dinos. So for a while, it said new because it was coming in the new envelope. But so anyway, so I've just kind of like, I want to get all this done. This time of year is kind of always like crazy. And then ribbons and embellishments and markers. Now we're not going to have the Stampin' Rate markers. So those, I don't know if you can still get those or not. But if you're not sure, holler at me. If you're not sure, do what I do. Just when you're in the store, just put that item code in or the name, and it will either come up or it won't. If it says unavailable, or if it says if you'd like to be notified when this comes back, and then you put your email in there, I love that part, then you know it's coming back. But if it can't find it, then it's usually gone, and unless you misspell it. But just holler at me too. That's what I'm here for. But Winston, no baby, shh, 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 shh. Good boy. He's been taking medicines because he had poops. He had the poops. So he's taking medicine, so he's getting better. But anyway, so yeah, so that is what I want to talk about there. Also, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, make sure this is going to be the, look at that with the hummingbird. So cool. So make sure, that if you suspended yours and you go, oh, I forgot to, I want to get that or whatever. But also, the price is going to go up in April. So it's the same price in March, but because we need to subscribe by March the 10th. The 10th of the month is always what you want to do to get that month. So March 10th, and then March 11th will be the subscription period for April, and then the April ones are going to $29 per kit each month, and that includes the postage or whatever. But then you're earning up to $2.20 in Stampin' Rewards per kit, so it kind of brings it back down. But anyways, and then the 3 months, the 6 and the 12 will change too. But anyways, so yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to let you know. I'm like looking around, look at all my little notes here. I think. So like I said, this was just a quick little video. I have got to get working on my reports finalized. I said I wait till my reports finalized before I do like my little mini masterpieces. So now I know how many little bears I need to make to put in the thank you cards for orders that were in February. And then this I showed the other day. This is the one that you can earn in March when you place a $75 before tax and shipping order. This is the one that you'll earn in March. The little hydrangea. I love this. So I just put it up here on my little red polka dotted thing. All right, so yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to blab about. So if you have any questions at all about what I jibber jabbered about today, in regards to Last Chance, Discontinued, Paper Pumpkin, all that good stuff, holler at me. I'll have my phone, even though I'm not at home, I'll have my phone. And I can't wait to see you next week. So have a good weekend, and I'll see you Monday for my Mimeograph Monday with a Twist. That will be 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel. Now remember, I do believe the time will change this coming weekend. Right? The spring forward or whatever. So in Arizona, we don't change our clocks. So if you're used to coming to my video premieres at a certain time, check your Google, or whatever, and say what time is it in Arizona, and see, because now it's going to be an hour which way different. Okay, because it's still 3 o'clock here, but it'll be a different time for you. Alrighty then, so I will see you next week. Have a good weekend. I'll see you then. All right, bye for now.